I think it's achievable in the near term to move to a 2.5% GDP growth in real terms nationally and in the state. But it is going to actually require some big swings to get there. This is a very hard nut to crack. And it's a combination of productivity, which has really been incredibly sluggish for the last half a decade, but also labor force growth. We're doing all right on the labor force growth side. We're actually doing fairly well. But what's killing us, what's hurting us, is that we are continuing on this long-term transition from a manufacturing economy in this state, which are above average productivity jobs, to a more service-oriented economy, which is unfortunately below average productivity. And so as you replace the lost manufacturing jobs with service jobs, okay, your productivity goes down. And that's what's been driving a lot of the decline in productivity, not just in this state, but throughout the southeast United States. There's nothing going on that's nefarious here. This is simply the fact that consumers are changing their buying patterns. In 1950, and again, these are rough numbers, but in 1950, about 2/3 of what Americans bought were goods, about 1/3 was services. Today, that's basically been flip-flopped. About 1/3 of what consumers buy now are goods, and about 2/3 are consumers. The easiest thing for you to think about is, 30, 40 years ago, if you bought a TV set, you bought the TV, you put your rabbit ears up, and you got 6 channels, and all was good. Okay? Today, you buy a TV, roughly costs about the same money, believe it or not, as it did 35, 40 years ago. The big difference is today, you spend a lot more on a monthly service to provide you with the programming that you see on that TV. And programming is a service. So we spend more money per year on programming, a service, than we did to buy the TV, which will last several years. And so that's really an example of how we've changed the patterns of what it is we buy. And you think about that in terms of a lot of things that you do, you spend a whole lot more on getting the service utility that you need than you are for the good that you're buying.